Okay, so Nick Fuentes claims in his interview with Piers Morgan that across their lifetimes, 1 in 20 black men will commit murder.
The percentage of black men who commit murder in America, what was the percentage you gave me?
It's 1 in 20. 1 in 20.
Let's start here by doing some napkin math. I'm not used to this kind of communication. I might express myself in a clunky way, but what I want to figure out is if black men have a 1 in 20 chance of murdering, how many black male murders would that average out to per year? So black men live around 70 years on average. If there's a 5% chance that they'll commit murder over the course of those 70 years, it means we can divide that 5% by 70 to find the likelihood that any given black man will commit murder in any given year. And that likelihood is about 0.07%. Okay, as of 2025, there are about 24 million black guys in the US. If each of them have a 0.07% chance of committing murder in any given year, it would mean that they commit around 17,000 murders per year. There's a big problem here, though. That's too many murders, like way too many. We don't know the full statistics for 2025 yet, but it's estimated that there were around 14,000 murders, 3,000 less than the number we'd expect to see of just black men to kill if what Nick Fuentes says is true. And look, you can say I'm cherry picking data here, that it looks like 2025 is going to be an especially low year for murder, and so I'm being biased. And that's fine. We will talk about cherry picking in a bit. But that's certainly a red flag, right? It seems to indicate that this black male murder rate may not be super predictive of reality. Also, let's look at other years. The FBI changed how it collected crime data in 2022, so let's pick a few numbers in the 2010s where we can see the data clearly. In 2016, the black male population was about 19.5 million, and if 0.07% of those guys committed murder, you'd expect to see around 13,500 murders. In that year, though, there were only total 17,250 murders. And of that, only 6,749 were reported to have been done by black men. And we could just keep going like this. From 2010 to 2015, murder rates per year hovered around 14 to 15,000, and it's not like the black male population vacillates that much. The 5% number doesn't add up. In his interview with Piers Morgan, Nick says that he got this information from a Twitter account named Data Hazard.
Yeah, there's a report, I believe, on X by Data Hazard. I'll have to go and double check that for you. But yes, there's some pretty shocking evidence that says that it's far more alarming than you would think.
That this Twitter account's findings revealed this dazzling statistic. But it doesn't seem like that's really what happened. I actually can't find this Twitter thread from Data Hazard, and I really looked, like link it to me if you find it. But I was able to drum up an article about this thread from the racism website American Renaissance. Because I don't have direct access to Hazard's precise methodology, I won't comment on it, but instead I'll just say the way he goes about generating this number, it doesn't seem good. This 5% statistic doesn't come from some longitudinal study of crime rates or something. Instead, it comes from this chart. Hazard took FBI crime statistics from 2021 and said, if we extrapolate this amount of black male murder out forever, this is roughly how many black guys will kill people. And you can't do that. That's not how science or probabilities work. 2021 was a really bad year for murder. Around 22,000 people were killed. You can't just pick the highest number possible and say, look at that. That's crazy. 5% of black guys are going to murder someone. They're not going to do that is the problem. The statistic is fake. It's not reflective of American crime.